We gon' burn it down. Burn it down. We gon' burn it down. Burn it down.
I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder.
I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker.
Show them.
Change the station with a new shit.
Show them.
Change the station with a new shit. Change the station. Change the station. Change the station with a new shit. With a new shit. Change the station. Change the station. Change the station with a new shit. With a new shit.
It's murder. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker.
I killed it. I killed it. I killed it.
I killed it, it's murder.
Show them.
Change the station with a new shit.
Show them.
Change the station with a new shit. Change the station. Change the station. Change the station with a new shit. With a new shit. Change the station. Change the station. Change the station.
All right, sorry about the lighting here. That's natural light, and it just kind of washes out my green screen. So, unfortunately, this is the best I could do, but the rest of your screen should look really nice. Let's go through introductions real quick. I'll do a quick, walk through what happened last night, and we'll get right into the game. What's going on, Michael Bolton? Army?
Dilly dilly.
Freddie, what's up, buddy? Matt Fisher. Yeah, I'm feeling better, Mike. Thanks. Alan Rayner, good to see you. Gerald Clausen, what's up? Sure Shot, how you doing? John Bell, how are you? Jonathan Johns, Max Ford, thank you for the good luck. Henry Dillport, what's up? Mark Adder, how you doing? Freddie says, my wife sends a good hug from here, from us here in Norway, and good luck. Thank you so much, and thank you, Mrs. Cridy. I hope I'm saying that right. Hello, Sandy. Board PC guy, what's up? Golf Clash Zam, how are you? Frozen North, what's up? Hey, Emily Starchild, T-Bone, Kevin R. Definitely feeling better than I did yesterday. Kim W., good to see you. Kenneth Johns, what's up? Johnston, sorry. Jay Flannery, what's going on, buddy? Paul Shizumu, Shimizu, I know I'm saying it wrong, but what's up, buddy? Terry McCauley, what's going on, man? Awesome to have you back. All right. So going from yesterday, Man, I've had insomnia for like so long. It's not really insomnia because I'm sleeping like 16 hours a day, and that's part of the reason you see I'm in the same shirt I was yesterday, and that's because literally I just got dressed to go to the doctor and stream, and then I crawled right back into bed. So like I got like 4 hours of wear on this shirt, but yesterday was hard. I knew it was a bad idea when I tried, and I just kind of hoped that in going, what do you call it? In going online, that like usual, things would just work out, and I'd end up having a great stream, and that wasn't the case, and I feel awkward today, because you guys saw me at almost like rock bottom yesterday, and now, now I got to kind of bounce back. But I feel much better. It feels awkward, because last time you saw me, I was all mopey and everything. But man, it was just so weird. Like, it felt like my eyes, instead of looking straight like this, my eyes felt like they were quivering, or whatever the word would be. I had a little bit of vertigo. It sucked. It sucked. But anyway, I'm on a lot earlier than usual today. It's because my daughter is flying in, and I want to be off. Not only do I want to be off when she comes home, but also I'm not completely over this sleeping crisis that I'm dealing with. So the earlier I can get on, the better I'll feel later on. So yes, I saw it. For those that don't know, The Machine, Tim Olson, just welcomed a beautiful baby boy into this world last night. So if you get a chance to post something on his wall or in Messenger, shower that guy with congratulations. Man, what a feeling being a parent. I'm sure his wife is still in the hospital, and what a blessing. That's absolutely awesome. So thank you, Colleen. I'm just kind of like glancing up. I don't want to go and read every comment that I missed. I did introductions real quick. And now, if I missed you, guys, those of you that I missed, but at the very beginning, I got everyone. Hey, Ben. Hey, Hubert. Hey, Peter. Yep, new day. Let's try this. Hopefully these notes are good enough to get us through. But I definitely feel like I could play. So if I screw up today and don't qualify, at least it's not going to be because I'm like nervous. Like yesterday I was like, I don't know. Feeling better. Feeling better. All right. So I'm not back to 100%, but I plan on being there shortly. So thank you guys so much. There was actually quite a bit of you guys, messaging me and everything. I didn't get a chance to go through it, but I will respond to each and every one of you. And I really appreciate you guys reaching out, and wishing me well and everything. But it was just anxiety. It wasn't. It wasn't more than that, It wasn't like, I thought I was going to have a heart attack or anything like that.
Perfect shot.
I forgot the 20%. No, I forgot the 20%. Wait a minute. Why am I looking at yesterday's notes? Gosh, or I'm sorry, last tournament's notes. Is this? It's salvageable. It's not that big of a deal, but I mean, glad to get those mistakes out now than during the actual round. Wrong notebook. See, when you get multiple notebooks and your son does homework on one, it's easy to get them confused, and that's exactly what happened. So, oops. Hey, Helios. KJ, thank you. Kevin R. Ishmael Gonzalez, thank you very much. Latavian, is it? Is that how you say your name?
Great shot.
Rocket Dog. Yeah, I'm feeling much better than yesterday. Yeah, Paul, I looked and I was just like, oh, okay. Looks like I got enough room for error. And I did, if there was no elevation. But fact of the matter is, there is elevation, and because of that,
Great shot.
please don't go back into the rough. Oh my God, are you kidding me? What a start! What's going on, Mujabar? Troy? Yeah, but normally I would not be on right now. This is not my normal time, but like I said, with my daughter, I get to see her, what, two, 3 times a year. And she used to live with me. So I got to see her every day before. Now I get to see her 2, 3 times a year. So I'm excited to be on now. I don't feel like I'm getting it out of the way.
Perfect shot.
But I am definitely making sure that I have time for both.
Nice on.
All right. I need your help, Chip. I'm not feeling it today. Not after that second shot I just took. I'm not feeling like this is going to be foolproof. All we need is a perfect, I feel. There's my obligatory good. Got to have
Nice on.
one good per game, don't I? Seen some. Hey, Walter Dominguez. I know I screwed up your last name, but awesome to have you here, buddy. Oh, Boomer, man. Is that what's going on? Because when I was loading up, yeah, it was acting goofy. I don't know what Playdemic's doing. It hasn't affected my game thus far, one hole in. But yeah, I would never screw with anything during a tournament if I was them. All right, sniper 1-to-1, 2 backspin, and we are going to go with. Let's get rid of these pumpkins. I will probably use higher level wind balls later in the tournament, assuming I can actually get in with the way I just played hole 1. Hey, no breakfast? Yeah, my daughter's coming in from Texas today, so yeah, excited to see her. Hey, Lynn's Brianna. Good to see you. Did I get the update, says Jameer. I believe I got the update. I have, like, my things basically just, like, update on their own. Automatically install updates, I believe it's called. Is it Latavian? I think it's Latavian. Latavian YouTuber. Got a -12 in pro. Good job, man. Yeah, Troy, that's very true. And that's exactly how I'm looking at this. I'm super excited to have her back, even though it's only for a couple days and they're going out of the country. What the? I don't know why I got 2 backspin. 2 backspin just doesn't seem like it would work. I don't know what I was thinking. Might have to take better notes. Going forward, these notes are very vague. And again, I think that is a product of me just being, not really feeling it. That would have been nice to get that drop, especially after a par on the first hole. Hey, Bobby. Oh, now I see your message, Army. Sorry about that. Hey, Helena Henmark from Sweden. Awesome. I love reaching people across the pond. Both ponds. We got the Atlantic pond and we have the Pacific pond. What's going on, Aaron Stuckey? Good to see you, buddy. Oh, and Aaron Stuckey donated a $10 yesterday, and I felt really horrible that I was so blah about it. So we got to give him some proper. Not bad. Does it sound bad to you, or is it just my mic? It's like super quiet. My volume mixing now. There we go. Got better in my ears. Was it really quiet for you guys?
Birdie.
Thank you, Bobby. Nope, it was normal. Okay, so when I turned it up. Troy Retzlaff, $10. Thank you so much, bro. What would you like to hear, my friend? All right. Yeah, I really wish yesterday I just would have known. But, like I said, you guys are awesome. And it really just, I thought you guys were going to make me feel better. And I don't mean to sound like, hey, you guys didn't make me feel better. I'm not trying to sound negative, but that's how much faith I had in you guys. Unfortunately, the anxiety was a little tougher than I thought. My God, I thought I didn't. No, I forgot to adjust for wind, didn't I? Troy likes the apes. You gotta do the Snoop Dogg. About the best I could do. Wish I had moves like these guys, but they're in better shape than me. Thank you very much, guys. All right, hole 3, going back to Thor's hammer. And I believe we're going with the Kingmaker here. Let's now I'm going to go with the Titan just because it's cheaper. But in the tournament, we'll go with the Kingmaker. Okay. Okay. No. Actually, I do have in my notes to switch out to the backbone. So that is exactly what I plan on doing. And that's because if we land this right, we got a rough bump coming up. Potentially. Possibly. James, what's up, buddy? Jens B, what's going on, man? Denmark. Scandinavia rocks. Awesome to have you, Jens. Awesome to have that northern hemisphere. northern hemisphere representing. What's going on, Jose Yares? Do you guys have rivalries up there? It was funny when Playdemic said there was a rivalry between Europe and America. I'm like, there is? I could see like a Russian and American or something, even though that's like, 30 years ago. Ah, that's, yeah, this was the one. I'm going to favor the side spin over. Okay, 10%, 8.2. Come on, why does this keep going? So a little over 5, maybe at the most. I'm unsure of my numbers.
Perfect shot.
Oh, we hit pretty far back, but all right. That looks like backbone range to me. If not backbone, maybe it'll be thorn. Tink Tink, what's up, bud? Oh, thank you, Gary Howden. Someone had mentioned in one of my comments on one of my YouTube videos that they what do you call it? I obviously wasn't a real golf player. And I gotta say, guilty as charged. I've played golf, I think, twice in my entire life. So I do enjoy this little mobile game, though. No issues whatsoever with playing the mobile game. Very happy to be able to play it. And I saw, was it No Breakfast talking about exposing some cheaters? That would be amazing.
Perfect shot.
Let's see, what did I miss? Get in the hole. Oh, man. Thought for a split second.
Nice on.
Yeah, did you hear lots of cheaters finally getting banned and exposed? Cool that they're getting banned for sure. I didn't realize. Hey, Helios, thanks for stopping in, bro. I didn't realize they were getting exposed. I don't know how. Obviously, it wouldn't be Playdemic. I'm assuming that's not exposing them because normally you just ban people. But what's going on, Arnold? Good to see you, buddy. Kevin Kuntz, good to see you as well. Whole shot Henry. Yeah, feeling much better. Thank you.
Nice on.
Golf Clash Ian. 40-yard putt in real life. Is that good? Probably good. I think the longest I think I could putt might be about 3 yards. Because thinking about 3 yards, that's like 9 feet.
Eagle.
David Olson, what's up, man? Michael Bolton says he quit a few in the Spartan clans. Were they, what, cheating? Or did I miss an earlier message? I want cheaters banned. I mean, exposed.
Great shot.
The flesh in me, you know, and I guess I'm kind of speaking a little like
Nice
biblically here or whatever, but you know, like the human part of me wants them exposed because they cost so many people medals and you know, in the past, and I just think that's BS. But you know, the be a good person type person in me is saying, you know, as long as they're banned, who cares? I don't need to know names. I should say I got the angel here saying, it's okay, we don't need to know the names. We don't want to make them feel bad.
Nice
They know what they did. And then over here, I got the devil RJ going, expose them! Get the pitchfork out! Man, that wind really affected my ball. But that's okay, it's a shootout. Me no care. Okay, hole 4 is another 20%er. We're busting out the Goliath. So from the backbone to the Goliath. I love having max level clubs. 50%, yes please. Oh, and it's you, okay. Okay. We'll get rid of that Titan as well. Will we get rid of the Titan though? Actually, I'm not sure we'll get rid of the Titan. Yeah, you know, we'll get rid of the Titan in exchange for Navigator. I mean, if I don't qualify, it's like, oh wait, no, we're not. Yeah, we can. We could just use the Sniper. Sniper Navigator, that's a great combination. And we're going... Oh, crap. I'm not even going to be able to. Some beach. Just land somewhere where I could putt the ball, please.
Perfect shot.
That's why you use a power 3, because then you don't you can use your Goliath and you don't have to worry about being in between balls. So now I understand why a Kingmaker was suggested there. I'm not even sure a Katana will do the trick. Let's see if he runs into problems adjusting backwards. Mark Adder said, how do they catch them? Some of you guys may be talking more like amongst each other, so if I ever pick something out and the comment wasn't meant for me, my apologies up front. But I just kind of like glance over at the chat. But they could, I'm sure they could definitely tell that there's inconsistencies. You know, like, for example, if I heard there's an app out there where you always get a perfect shot. All right, hey man, I appreciate that, but me and Tommy are good friends and everything, so I would, you know, I don't really mind if people promote them, but to come in someone else's stream and say someone else's live is, I mean, I don't know. That's like a weird thing. But because, you know, it's Tommy, I love the guy. Yeah, absolutely. If you guys want to go over and watch him, he had the time already marked out, you know, on the YouTube schedule and everything. I'm doing this because my daughter's going to be here, so. But, I mean, man, no. Man, we've always gotten along in the past, and I feel we still get along now. I'm just saying, you know, some other streamers as well might just kind of be like, I want to keep everyone I have here. But yeah, I don't want to compete against Tommy. Nah, guys, be cool with him, man. You know, I'm sure it was just an accident or whatever. Just, you know, I don't want to make him feel bad or anything. And heck, if I didn't have anything going on, I'd be watching Tommy. Where do you think I get half my notes from? I'm not good enough to make my own notes.
Perfect shot.
Not an expert, anyway. I mean, I could probably actually make it to the weekend without notes, I would assume, on some tournaments, if I was familiar enough with the courses. But I wouldn't be getting the better prizes. Yeah, man, I don't want Amen to take any grief or anything. I shouldn't have said anything. I should have just messaged him after. It just kind of came to my head like that. He's cool. He's been here plenty of times, and you know I appreciate him hanging out. It was just, you know, the blabbermouth. I blabbered. That should have been something that I dealt with. You know, just through a friendly little text afterward. So if anyone should apologize, it's me. I don't want any negative attention directed towards him. He's a good guy. He's usually here, supporting me. Last thing I want to do is make him not feel comfortable here. Hey, Lisa Marie. Oh, Lisa. Out of curiosity, did you get another phone call from me today? One of those phantom phone calls where, it hangs up after like a tenth of a ring. I figured out how that was. Hey, Heidi, thank you very much. So, yeah, Lisa, if you did get a phone call from me, it was actually my son. And what he did, the problem is, we're checking up on Alyssa. She didn't answer her calls. She's probably busy packing or something like that. And I heard Aiden. He holds my phone button down and be like, call so-and-so, right? Well, he's like, call Alyssa. And it said, calling Lisa. And I'm like, no, hang it up. So if you got a call from me, that's why. My apologies. Colt McCoy. Awesome to have you in here, though, Lisa. I know you've been dealing with some real life. Haven't we all, unfortunately?
Perfect shot.
Gary is moving from Scotland to Florida this year. Well, welcome to the United States, and definitely keep to yourself. There's this guy that I watch named Donut Operator. Does anyone in the chat watch Donut Operator or even know who he is? He's a decent-sized YouTuber. Let me make my adjustment real quick and then I'll finish with that thought. Now this you basically have to hit perfect. I'm going to push instead of pull. .4, 10.7. Not going to do that again. I'm not even that confident in that adjustment.
Perfect shot.
I think I'm going to clip the rough on the right, but I'm not certain. No, I'm going to hit a tree. Whoa. How does a ball hit a tree, fly backwards, and then roll forwards again? Odd. Very odd. There goes my big dog shot, which I probably forgot to bring my big dog, thinking about that. Hey, Matt Long, I'm feeling a lot better than I was previously. Robert E., what's going on? Yeah, my stepfather went to the hospital today. He has COPD from smoking.
Great shot.
And it's awful to see what he's going through. So I had an old friend of mine / neighbor call me and say she saw the ambulance in front of the house and he's not doing too good at all. So I had no idea what was going on, and I hope he's okay. I hope they could just they weren't like rushing him out, if you know what I mean. I don't even know if this is gonna work. I gotta whoa, that tree trunk though. This ain't gonna work.
Great shot.
You know, had I hit that perfect, I think I would have hit the trunk. So, yeah, definitely, I appreciate any prayers for, his name's Gary, and, man, seeing a man struggle to take every breath he takes, something you just take for granted, changes your perspective on things, because I normally really didn't have any nice things to say about him in the past. You know, we had a a rough relationship growing up, and man, he's been on my mind so much. He's never physically abused me in any way. You know, we got into fist fights and stuff like that when I was a teenager, but it all seems stupid now. Like, he's my brother's father. Close.
Nice
But
on.
yeah, you know, it puts it in perspective, because in the past I'd be like, forget him. I want nothing to do with him. And now it's like I'm so concerned and he's on my mind all the time. Just never want to see someone have to fight for breath. Not a worst enemy, no one. So for you smokers out there, hey, I used to be a smoker. I was a smoker while I was streaming. If you remember my porch days, I'd have a cigarette hanging out of my mouth. It's just, it's not worth it, unfortunately. Wow, we were playing like poop. I'm definitely going to redo my notes. Tim Granville, what's up, buddy? I don't think I said hi to you. Is that you, Aiden? Do you know when Alyssa's coming in? She'll be here in an hour, or she'll be landing in an hour? Who's picking her up from the airport? Is she coming straight here or hanging out with Jenna? All right. Is she sleeping here? Probably not. Huh? Gosh darn you, Jenna. Jenna, you stole my daughter from me for a couple hours. I used to always tackle this hole to the left, because even if you went in the rough, you'd still have a shot on the green, as to where if you go into the rough up here, not so much. But this is just a lot easier of a shot, having that straight on path with the fairway. So, and with Thor's hammer, or not Thor's hammer, but actually the quarterback, it just makes so much sense. Lisa Marie, 45 days smoke free for me here. Lisa deserves a
Perfect shot.
I talked to my mom about that today too, because I'm very concerned about her. I don't want her to end up the same way. And she's 30 days smoke free, so she probably feels, you know, like the same cravings and such as you, I would assume. That is one heck of a accomplishment, though. I got something I want to show you guys after this hole. It's actually
Perfect
something that's
shot.
kind of disgusting, but it means a lot to me.
Nice on.
Yeah, Tim, it's, I mean, again, there's no judgment here. I'm not going to come down on you. Quit smoking. It's a disgusting hit. No, it's just, I never had anyone that close to me family-wise. Like I said, we didn't always get along, but you never, even your worst enemy, if you hate your neighbor across the street from you because he constantly yells at your kids for occasionally walking on his tree lawn. You see that same guy unable to eat because he needs to focus more on breathing, the time that it takes to chew and swallow. Oh my God, that's torture. I would rather be tortured by Al Qaeda or the FBI or whoever is out there that would want to torture me. Well, I don't know why I said the FBI then, but like stick something under my fingernails or give me sleep deprivation or whatever it is.
Birdie.
Don't take my breath away. If you are, man, just put a... No, I'm not going to say that. But it's not reversible, though, So...
Birdie.
Oh, cravings are gone. That's awesome. Daffy Duck, that's been a long time, then, that you quit. Good for you. Yeah, I don't know much about. I don't know if the vaping is as bad or not, Sandy. But I mean, if you look back at the history of cigarettes, doctors used to endorse cigarettes. Recommended by doctors, Pall Mall or Camel or whatever. And heck, I remember when I was a kid, you used to be able to smoke in restaurants, and I have an older audience, like my age and older for most people. So I'm sure you guys remember this as well.
Nice.
My buddy next door to me, his father sadly passed away a few years ago, but he said he's only 1 year older than me, my buddy next door. He told me he remembers his dad actually walking in Kmart with a cigarette, and they had like little ashtrays and stuff, and it's like, what a different world it's become. All right, now I understand that I hit minimum, but I kept going over because I always end up to the right of the cup. So, just out of curiosity, I just...
Nice on.
1 minute. Okay, so, over a year ago, maybe even two, was it 1 year or 2 years ago, I quit smoking. This is the last pack of cigarettes I bought. It lasted me an entire week. I went from like 7 cigarettes to 5 to 3, and I would never do it now, especially with how old this is. But this is actually a souvenir of mine. This is the last cigarette I smoked in my life. I saved the butt, and I keep it in the package. This was my second time smoking, so the one thing I was smart enough, if you can say smart enough, picking up smoking for a second time, but I went to ultralights. That's why it's an orange pack for those of you who, don't know. So, I feel like that was almost a little healthier going to ultralights than, not healthier, but less unhealthy. Is that the right word? So I just keep that, in my dresser, like in a little junk type drawer that I have just about a few things in, and keep, the couple extra USB cords, things like that. And, I haven't really been struggling lately. It was nice to have, like, when I was cranky, 30 days in, 60 days in, 6 months after, I might have still even had a craving. I have dreams where I'm smoking. And in my dreams, I even freak out. I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing? And I throw it out of my mouth. So, but yeah, you know, just holding on to that. It's tougher to quit at that age, 65. I think my stepfather's, if he makes it to his birthday, I think he's going to be, is he going to be 70 or 69 or something? So yeah, and that's what he said to me. And I know he's eating those words. And I don't mean that in a way to take it away from him, but I remember trying to get him and my mom to quit smoking as an adult. You know, he'd be back in the backyard smoking away, and I'd be like, it's gonna kill you, you know, one day. I think this was I'm hypocritical. This was in between, you know, my 2 times smoking, I believe. Or maybe it was even right after I quit smoking. I'm not sure which one. But, you know, he was just so nonchalant about it. Like, it was not a big deal. You know, they say everything causes cancer. What are you going to do about it? You know, when it's your time, it's your time. You know, blah. You know, those types of things. But again, seeing the poor guy struggle for his breath, every single breath he takes, is a fate that I wouldn't wish on anyone. And it just sucks. Matt Long, 8 years non-smoking. That is amazing. Matt Long says you could go over with a Apocalypse 3. I would think the Thor's Hammer would be a better club to go over with than an APOC 3. APOC 3 doesn't have the distance of, I don't even think, the Extra Mile 8. But if you know you could get over, awesome. Hey, Chad. Thank you very much, man. George Sutterth quit 35 years ago. Amazing. Yeah, I would say it's safe to say you're sitting pretty then. You're in a good spot. I want to push this back up though. Hopefully it doesn't bite me and hit the rough on the left. I don't think it will. There we go. Okay. I took this shot before on my pro account, and I messed up my my second shot. Thanks, Michael Bowles. Definitely feels better. Hey, Bo, what's up, bro? Majibar, yeah. I had a conversation with the cashier at Walgreens up here, and she says she knows people who have the trachea in, and they hit the cigarette from their neck. That definitely tells you. All right, take care, Frozen North. You know just how real it gets. You know. Ah, we're still gonna try it. We got enough backspin. All right, so minimum distance with. I've never dunked before with the Saturn. But with the 8.7, we're going to go 3 rings. And we're going to hit it great.
Great shot.
Boo! Oh, looks like we were way off. 3 rings was what it called for. But look at that backspin. I'll take that. Ben, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. It's hard to watch people do that, you know, to themselves. When, you know, when you're not a smoker and everything, people you love, it's like... Because that's what happened with me. I had like a canker sore or whatever on my lip that wouldn't go away. And sure enough, it was a very, very mild pre-cancer. What is it called? Not sarcoma. There's like a word for it. You know, like if you have a pre-cancer. I always trip over this. I know I told this story like 100 times. It's not sarcoma. It's, I'm not even going to ask none of you guys to spell it. I think it begins with an S, though, and, you know, basically, it's like the cells in the area looked off. Like they weren't reproducing the same as all the healthy surrounding cells. And that gives you a higher potential of it developing into cancer. So, you know, and I'm constantly, I take my tongue and I always like roll it around where the scar is, where they took the dysplasia. Thank you very much, Jonathan Johns. I thought it was an S word. Dysplasia is exactly what it was. And I'm so terrified it's going to come back, you know, even though I quit smoking. I really don't think I'm going to qualify, guys. I'm okay with that, but it means I'm going to be busy tomorrow.
Perfect shot.
If my daughter comes home too late, maybe I'll come back on and try to get my mini account out of the way later on today. But if I do come on later on today, it'll definitely be well before, well, not well before, but, you know, I'm not going to step on Jesse is what I'm trying to say. I think James might have to stream. Yeah, Ellen Stone, I can't believe it. I mean, it's funny, though, hearing the talk show radio hosts talking about the Super Bowl. It's like, bro, you can't talk about the Super Bowl yet, you know? Yeah, we are getting stacked and everything, but for the past 20 years, we've had
Great shot.
all but 2 seasons were losing seasons. You know, we spent the money, but spending the money doesn't always equate to something. You know, there could be injuries, there could be bad chemistry. There's a lot of things that could still go wrong. All right, hole 8 is a sniper hole. We can get rid of the quarterback now. We're done with that. We are playing like poo-poo. I think we're going to finish with the frickin' -10. Because this last hole is a par 4, and it's very hard to eagle. I don't think we're going to make it. Yikes. Joseph Long, can't we talk about Golf Clash? What do you want to talk about, Golf Clash? Like, what are you getting so upset for that you're typing like in all caps and everything? Oh, that's scary, Daffy Duck. It's not that serious in America. Well, I did say I wasn't going to harp on it, and then I started just talking about my stepfather for such a long time. I'm just worried about him. He's in the hospital, you know. If you're definitely interested, I mean, I don't want to send anyone away. But if you come here just for Golf Clash, this is the wrong channel. I like to incorporate a lot more than just the Golf Clash aspect of it. But, you know, occasionally topics do get touchy, and I try to minimize those as much as possible. But yeah, we talk about cars, we talk about music.
Perfect shot.
All right, take care, Matt.
Nice on.
Sparkling Vampires. Just ask Colt about that one. We're all about the Sparkling Vampires. Thanks, Matt. I hate to say it, but that's what I love about my channel. You know, I would find it so boring just to be like, what do you guys think about the distance that a putter can go when it's downhill? And man, wouldn't it be great if they added rain?
Birdie.
But actually, if they added rain to Golf Clash, it would really be awesome. Because then whenever you're having lag issues, they could just show lightning and say, hey, you can't play when there's lightning. I don't know. What's going on, Ivan? Oh, God, I'm getting a headache behind my eye. I've been dealing with the headaches ever since, you know, with the sleep stuff. Second last hole, so after the next hole, I'll pop an
Perfect
Advil.
shot. Nice on.
Joseph Long, the unsubscribe button is right there, bro. I mean, I love every subscriber that I have, but if you're going to throw a temper tantrum, what do they say? If you try to please everyone, you'll end up pleasing no one. And I'm not going to let one person dictate the conversation on my channel. Tommy's a great guy. I would highly recommend you go over and watch him. I'd probably be watching him myself right now. But on my channel,
Shot.
I could care less if you donate $5,000 or if you watch for free. You're not
Nice
entitled
on.
to anything. Just like I'm not entitled to anything. So, tell Tommy I said hi. I'm sorry to lose you. Didn't want to lose anyone that way, but I'm not going to be dictated to on my channel. I busted my butt on this channel, you know, trying to grow it and everything. And to get where I'm at right now, to have one person try to tell me what I can and can't do or say on my channel. Not one. I'm sure there's other people who are silent out there about it, but Tommy's streaming right now, man. He's a heck of a lot better Golf Clash player than me. You could tell I had double the people in here before. I'm okay with that. Here, 9.3. Go almost 6 rings. That feels good right there.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, I don't ever want to be mean to anyone who is subscribed to my channel, who watches or whatever, but I'm not going to harp on it. 60 people already left. 60 people already left. One more is not going to kill me. Oh, don't be sorry, Sandy. What's going on, Chromads King?
Perfect
Oh,
shot.
I'm happy that I could provide a break for you, Tony P. I hope you don't feel guilty about being here. I would hate to be a reason for you not to follow through with what you gave up for Lent. And we're going to keep a spot open for you for when Lent's over if you do want to come back.
Perfect shot.
Oh, was hoping that would come in.
Nice on.
I actually learned that shot from Tommy. I watched Tommy use the rough there as a bank shot, and that's why I moved it over. Usually I played it over more to the left and with full backspin, and I would still end up somewhat close to the pin, but not that close. Ain't that the truth, Firecracker? I definitely have some suckage to my game. I don't even think I'm going to qualify on this account. And you know what? I don't care. I mean, I want both of my main accounts to make it, but it gives me an excuse to stream on Wednesday.
Great shot.
Ooh. Unlucky. What's up, Tot? Yeah, Freddie, I love watching Tommy too. Tommy's a great guy. I'm sad I was unable to make that video with him or do the live stream, but we've been in contact. He's been more than nice. I think you guys heard him. I apologized like a million times over, and you know, he was like, dude, stop already. There's no reason to apologize. He's such a cool guy. I know not everyone here likes him, and I can live with that. But me, I'm a big fan. Thank you, Kevin R. Ishmael, thank you. I'll definitely try to stay strong.
Perfect shot.
Nice, Colt.
Birdie.
Now, here's something that bothers me a little bit, but I'm not going to like flip out on it. Did you guys see that yeah, so I guess I did get the update. You could turn off the chat. But did you also see you have to turn off the chat each game? That I don't like. I think when you turn off the chat, you should be able to like just go into options or settings, and correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, because if there's a way, I will. But you should be able to turn off the chat, period, and have to go back into options to turn it back on. I think it's silly to have to turn it off each and every game. Because in all honesty, I would love to turn my chat off for all tournaments. And it's not because I get spammed. It's not because it bothers me. What bothers me is I'm talking with you guys, and I'm paying attention to you in the stream. And if I ever go back and watch one of my streams, I see people say, nice shot, good luck, and I never respond to them.
Nice on.
So then I feel like, you know, they probably think I'm a butthole or whatever for not, you know, responding back to them. And I feel bad that I didn't. I know I'm just a streamer, so you know they're not gonna put in a feature just for me. But I'm not gonna do it every time. I'm guessing on the rings there. I'm actually gonna hit it great left on
Great
purpose,
shot.
just to try to keep that ball. Oh, we actually ended up on the left-hand side. But I have a feeling I'm definitely going to see you guys tomorrow.
Nice on.
If not because I'm replaying this account, I need better notes. In all honesty, I don't know if you guys can read that, but this is very pathetic. That's it. Nothing more, you know? I need more information on each and every hole. So, guys, I highly recommend, if you still have time, go check Tommy out. I love that guy. I'm going to head on over to his stream. Jesse's streaming later on tonight. I thought I heard James say he was streaming. And Troy, I see your comment. Thank you very much. Troy, is it Everett? Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I feel much better today than I did yesterday. We're sitting in second place with a -9. I don't think that's going to stick. How many people haven't played yet? It might stick only if I'm in a group of people who don't want to qualify. We'll see. But I'll definitely, maybe catch you tonight. Definitely catch you tomorrow. Thanks, guys. I feel so much better than yesterday. You guys rock. Have a great one.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left.